别打了，别打了！
바디 킥 하나 잡히면서
注意看，中国小伙不顾裁判阻拦，也要使出断头台，把对手打得满脸开花，仍旧不肯善罢甘休，竟只因为韩国主持人赛前的一段话。
好好请教 ，Made in China, no, Made in Korea, check.
韩国主持人简直是目中无人。这是一场韩国主场的比赛，红色全套的就是被揍得满脸开花的韩国小棒子金载浩，仗着主场作战随心所。之所以韩国主持人胆敢如此傲慢无礼，说到底还不是选手赛事方和主持人蛇鼠一窝，用言语羞辱激怒中国选手。他们的本意是让我们被愤怒冲昏头脑。蓝色全套的就是中国小伙杨卓，杨卓早就对韩国擂台有所防备，毕竟对韩国小泡菜的不讲武德早有耳闻。其实他心中同样愤怒，但他却头脑冷静沉着应对，只因他完全把这份愤怒转换成了自己的力量。
On to the end of round one. These fighters from China so tough and determined.
Definitely.
All from the north of China, been handpicked. Go to Beijing.
铃声响起，回合结束，看下精彩回放。杨卓不管是正蹬还是组合拳进攻同样果断，完全就是状态拉满视死如归的心态，所以第二回合注定更精彩。开局后韩国选手进攻主动，逼近内围下前抱摔。从表面上来看，韩国选手上位压制仿佛占尽优势，实则白白消耗了大量的体力。只因杨卓的防御不仅无懈可击，防守反击也总是恰到好处，导致拿到上位拳的韩国选手反倒遍体鳞伤。
Changing positions for the third time. Kenny's on top now. The blood is flowing again. He's got to do something.
Yeah. It could be running out of time here, Kenny Young.
And running out of blood too.
I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna stop it.
Okay. Referee's chance. Stopping.
韩国裁判恰到好处的终止比赛，更是让韩国选手足足休息了3分多钟。如果说主场优势尚能理解，可这种践踏比赛规则的行为，又和在擂台上撒尿有什么区别呢？
Cuts like this don't affect the fight.
比赛继续，面对韩国主持人的赛前叫嚣，以及韩国裁判的拉偏架行为，杨卓的心中早就怒火中烧，不仅不给对手抱摔地面的机会，更是在站立格斗中拳如重炮，揍得韩国选手血流不止，脚步踉跄。
Keep it up.
Well, the crowd are really behind him. That's great to see. So knowledgeable now, the Hong Kong crowd as well. We're into our third event here at the Legends Fighting Championships. We've seen some great bouts out of these 3 events.
Kenny just covered in blood. Oh, look at that combo.
Good combo from the Chinese fighter. We go 3 minutes left of this fight. And this could be a real candidate for fight of the night, Vaughn.
Yeah, I'd say so.
杨卓身居上位，拦腰抱住对手，就像是在驯服草原的野马。韩国选手宁死不屈，几次3番强行站立起身，但这种做法又和莽夫有何区别？此时更应该做的是想方设法防守，毕竟台下坐着的都是韩国选手的7大姑8大姨，被 KO 输掉比赛未免有些丢人。
Double leg takedowns that are really, really low. Those are exactly the kind of takedowns that Kenny is using over and over again here on Yang.
Kenny, try to go away.
Real stalemate now. There's only half a round left of this fight. Kenny holding on.
Kenny, take him off. Don't take him off. No, you can do it.
Yang, the Chinese fighter, looks best.
Kenny, fight. Get that all on him.
杨卓把对手死死顶在龙角，随后意外被对手用断头台的把位抓到了脑。但老铁们千万不要为杨卓感到担心，只因杨卓的核心力量简直是赵云复制，2级反转很快就拿到了终结对手的大好时机。
Well, it's struggling for fuel here, Kenny Young.
Here we go. Now Yang's on top. Kenny looks exhausted. He might. Will Yang be able to finish it? Oh, he's got a rear naked choke. It looks deep. It's deep. This is trouble for Kenny Young.
Just seems to have run out of gas in the last 30 seconds, Kenny Young. Can he hold on? Could be anybody's fight on a decision here. But Kenny's really just got to come back, make the most of this last minute and a half.
Kenny looks so exhausted. He's done so well so far. Will he be able to maintain a lead?
This is where they really need the local crowd to kick in, as he's found the strength somehow to lift Yang off the ground.
杨卓双腿搭扣，手臂做出了后背裸脚的把位，因为挤压也导致对手的血液喷涌而出，画面充满震撼。 最终裁判的介入才让他捡回了自己的小命。
Stepped out and what a shame for the local fighter.
杨卓轻松 KO 对手拿下了比赛，表情轻松自若，仿佛只是刚做了一个舒适的汗蒸，用钢铁一般的意志震撼了现场的韩国观众，导致现场鸦雀无声。反观韩国选手则是一脸庆幸，劫后余生的他不知道会不会重新审视眼前的中国硬汉。其实有时候中国选手到国际比赛挺残酷的，时常面对他们的嘲讽和黑幕，所以不管比赛胜负，这些出国打比赛为国争光的选手，在我看来都是毫无疑问的英雄。感谢老铁们的观看，弘扬中国力量。
So the winner, the Chinese fighter Yang Zhuo. What do you think would have happened if it had gone the distance there, Vaughn?
Well, if it would have gone the distance, regardless of punishment Kenny took, he clearly won the first 2 rounds and he would have won the fight.
So just seconds away from success for the local fighter, Kenny Young. So disappointing for him as he had to tap out eventually. Great courage there.